Welcome everyone to the third episode now of To Be Determined with myself, Kyle Ryon. Absolutely excited. We're doing something completely different today than what I've been doing beforehand. I actually have friends, believe it or not, and some of them do music. So I decided to invite a good friend of mine, Nick Wise, aka Yclept Insan, into the studio with us today. Yclept here has been producing under that name since about 2014, but he's been producing music since 2007 or so. And his style is amazing. It's really like Flying Lotus is what I'd really closely put it to. It's really organic and these spacey, free, wide beats that really have a lot of soul and a lot of passion behind them. He's been signed to Texas-based label Natural Selection in 2015. Before that, he was part of the Melody Soul Collective since 2013. And then recently said, screw it all, and decided to be independent once more. So now that he's had a lot of time to sit in the studio, he's stepping out, starting to show off his work and find inspiration in others while inspiring himself to create new music. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Nick Wise.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you for being the first guest ever.
Yes, always fun to do.
So, but first I kind of want to get into like your music history. What really, what did you grow up on? What kind of inspired you to move into the music that you create now?
It all started in middle school, basically when I was in band, and my first instrument was clarinet, and that started in 5th grade. And so I was first and second chair clarinet in band, and then I switched to trombone. Did that instrument for a while. Then I switched to guitar in high school, bass guitar, drums, and then finally production my sophomore year of high school. I was just experimenting. I was trying to find my sound and try to understand audio production and recording, just because I am all self-taught, so I learned everything myself. I've learned all the digital audio workstations, how compressors work. It's all self-taught, so.
Isn't that incredible that you can do that nowadays too with the power of YouTube or just the internet? You could just really learn whatever. Were you always kind of drawn into electronic music, or I mean with your band background, did you more like classic rock and things like that growing up, or were you just...
Well, my family always listened to like Bob Marley and Enya and Phil Collins and like some weird stuff.
Good collection there.
Yeah, you know, Disney, Tarzan soundtrack. Shout out. Nah.
Shout out Phil Collins.
Shout out Phil Collins, produced the whole soundtrack. On point. My man. Basically, I've just always been a music lover, and I think that's really kind of driven me to just, you know, I feel like every type of music has helped my production to grow, because I look at it just as music that I enjoy, and maybe I can take something away from that music and apply it to mine in my own way.
Is that what drew you kind of to that chill style then that you do now? Is
It all started when I moved to Asheville, North Carolina, and started studying Chinese martial arts and Tai Chi and Chinese medicine, and kind of was meditating and doing meditation and movement, and that's really where it started to take shape, because I really learned how to relax and control thoughts and movement and energy. So I wanted to produce something that kind of made people relax and stop thinking about the daily rush and trying to get things done. So that's kind of where it formed. It's
good to kind of be able to take a step back and just sit down for a moment.
I mean, we're going at such a fast rate these days, you know, it's hard to step back even when you're in work or in those fast-paced environments. So yeah, it's definitely something that people need.
I want to take a little bit of a detour on your thought process there. I just have like a couple little random things. One question I do want to know: if you could tour with any musician, dead or alive, you get one tour, you know, 10 cities, that sort of thing. Who are you going with?
Oh man, that's a devilish trick question.
Oh, I know, and I'm putting you right on the spot for it.
I don't know, it's really hard to say. I admire so many musicians. I had to choose one. It would probably be Flying Lotus, I would assume.
Really?
Yeah. It'd probably be the most fun, I think.
Yeah.
Performance-wise.
Yeah, me too. I bet you could mesh really well.
Oh yeah, I think so. Beats. Yeah, for sure.
You have to have a favorite acoustic instrument. But so outside the laptop, what is your favorite
My
instrument? Either to pick up and play, or or just to listen to.
to listen to this instrument. It's called a Yale tambour.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can see that with your meditation and everything.
and it's a bowed tambour. It's like almost like a 4-string guitar, and you play it like a cello, and it just has the most amazing like etheric sound to it. It's
Really?
just like
All right, we're gonna go 1-8, another total different note.
sweet. I'm
Favorite
ready.
cereal.
Favorite cereal.
That's right. Favorite breakfast cereal.
Yo, Honey Bunches of Oats, always.
Honey Bunches of Oats.
On point. That's the good cereal. I've always had it like since I was young. So
Now, do you get with the almonds in it and all that, or do you do anything special, or is it just plain?
just the plain. I mean, they have
OG.
almond slivers in there, so
Yeah.
I'm set. I mean, that and grape nuts are my jam.
Right on. So back on track with music here. I know you have a lot of changes coming up in your life. Just kind of talk about it. Where are you taking this project in the next year or two? Where do you envision it going?
Well, I'm gonna start doing more live shows. Getting more equipment for recording. Field recording, gathering sounds that I can put into the DAW and craft things with and mix with. So I also need some instruments to play live and create more of a dynamic performance. I want to add visuals as well, like projector mapping. And so I'd like to do that. So I have to learn some of that software as well, which is serious.
So then tell me a little bit about the mix you prepared for us today and kind of what we should expect to hear.
Pretty much a diverse range of my music, beats. It kind of goes from more amplified, energetic beats to kind of down tempo to relaxed, and then finally ends with like more of a thoughtful, like what I just listened to, and thinking to yourself, did I enjoy that? How can I relate? Things like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really excited to get into it. Let's get into this first track. Do you have the title for it, or?
It's called ATIC.
ATIC?
Yeah. That's
Is it an original?
Yeah, everything's original.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
everything we're gonna hear today is just your work.
Yep.
I'm so excited to hear that. All right, we'll get into it right now with Yclept Insan in the mix. You're listening to To Be Determined with myself, Kyle Ryon. Stay tuned.
This is Yclept Insan.
know, what I really like about Yclept is that his beats, they're so chill and they're so relaxed, but yet they maintain this energy and this movement to them, as we just heard in AU or Gold, and before that with As I Walk You to Your Death. Coming up right now, 2 more songs from the artist Symbol and Media Missing. Keep listening to Yclept Insan exclusively on To Be Determined.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are hearing a wide range of sounds tonight out of Mr. Wise. His last track, Truth Seekers, and before that, Invisible. Coming up right now, a little bit of a style change with his song Wanders Far and Wide featuring Heidi Elva, and then after that, Radiant Colors. Keep on listening to Nick Wise, aka Yclept Insan, here on To Be Determined.
Hey everyone, this is Yclept Insan. You're listening to me on To Be Determined. Do you love my sickly voice?
You are listening to the eclectic sounds of Yclept Insan. After Radiant Colors, we heard Mountains, and then after that, his song, Sleeping Through the Fabric of Space and Time. Coming up next, his track called When Time Was Irrelevant. You just heard Seek and the Road Shall Become Visible. Before that was We're All the Same. And with that is going to conclude episode 3 of To Be Determined. Thank you so much for tuning in this week and listening. Thank you so much to Nick Wise, aka Yclept Insan, for coming on the show and being my first guest. So awesome of him. Check out his SoundCloud page. He has a lot of work up there. It's soundcloud.com/Yclept Insan. That's spelled YCLEPTINSAN. You can also head over to his Facebook page and stay up to date at facebook.com/Yclept Insan. If you want to check out the mix you heard today and get a good download of it, head over to my SoundCloud page. That's soundcloud.com/Kyle Ryon. There will also be a link to the YouTube video, which has our interview. You can also find that at my Facebook page. That's facebook.com/Kyle Ryon official. So excited to finally conclude week 3. It was a process. It was a learning curve. Now I have a little bit more knowledge going into week 4, but I still got to determine what the frick I'm doing. So stay up to date. Tune in next week. Thank you so much for listening. This is Kyle Ryon. I'm signing off.